these things? Well, what's really happened is that Proposition 22 really, in its opening paragraph, really says that they're really interested in what they call the uninterrupted production, packing, processing, transporting, and marketing of agricultural products. This is their main concern, which means then that they're concerned about strikes and boycotts. Then, as an afterthought, they say that workers are free to organize. But then they go right back and take away all those freedoms that workers need to organize.
Somehow it didn't last forever.
My feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand, and I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters, your sovereign hand will be my guide. Your feet may fail.
Farm labor organizers saw an opportunity. In the summer of 1965, Filipino workers called a wildcat strike against grape growers in the Coachella Valley, 150 miles to the east of Los Angeles. Filipinos knew their strike would fail without the support of the NFWA, the National Farm Workers Association, a recently formed organization of Mexican-American farm workers.
Our plan had been to quietly organize like for 5 years and to try to get the whole San Joaquin Valley organized before we even talked about doing anything like a strike. Then when the strike happened, well, everything, just changed.
Farm workers were fed up with inhumane treatment and poor working conditions.
Come on out, brothers! We are waiting for you!
They walked off many California fields and refused to pick grapes. Led by CESAR Chavez, a new union changed the way the world looked at Chicago.
We start boycotting grapes. The brokers are constantly trying to get the growers to let them buy the grapes on consignment, ship it to me when he gets to Boston, to New York. I'll pay you the going rate and I'll pay you 60 or 90 days later. And the grower said, no, I want it for me. Pay me. If I ship you a car lot, pay me right now. And then
First, the employer must recognize the union and deal solely with the representative chosen by a majority of his employees. This was the principle of the Wagner Act and is retained unimpaired. I believe there can only be equality if employees can deal as one unit and if the employer is deprived of any power to deal with thousands of his men one at a time.
I will fight for love, to throw my life away. justice and mercy, and a world of broken love.
The boycott strike has been a costly thing not only to us but also to the employers. But I think that because, even though however unfortunate the experience might have been and the struggle on both sides, that because of that experience we have created the foundations of what I think is going to be a very good working relationship with the growers community in Delano.